Certain things that you want to pay attention to when you are registering for classes. Every semester, we have important deadlines for everything. So remember when I told you after the semester ends, you check out, you go home. Registration opened back in November for spring classes, but you don't come back and see me until January 14th. Classes start January 17th. And you are below a 2.0 GPA. Every semester, for example, there is a deadline for students that are on warning and probation. That deadline is posted on our registration guide. It is posted on our website. You can log in on go to collin.edu and put in calendar, and you'll be able to see a master calendar that has all those dates on it. All that information is readily available for you. You just have to go see it. In fact, those warning and probation students get an email sent to them saying that you have this much time to come in and fill out paperwork. January 13th, for example, is the probation deadline for students to come in, fill out paperwork if you're below a 2.0 GPA. If you come in January 14th, what are we going to do? We're going to send you back home and say, sorry, this semester you cannot take classes because you had to come in and do all of that, fill out paperwork, have your account set, ready to register by January 13th so that you could register for your classes. Same thing goes for payment deadlines. Every semester there is a payment deadline. If you plan your schedule out in November and you've registered for all your classes and you forget to pay by January 4th, all those classes get dropped. So you have to go back and do it again, and you don't get the best schedule. So make sure you're paying attention to payment deadlines. If you can, pay for your classes up front so that you don't have to worry about it. But if you can't, you have until January 4th. We give you time to pay for your classes. Just make sure you set a timer on your phone or something to tell you when you need to do that. Drops and withdrawals. After the first day of school, you are able to drop a class, switch schedules first 2 days of school, but it requires an out-of-pocket fee. We talked about that. Drops are, there's a date every semester that you are able to drop a class, and it's as if you've never taken that class. That is the census date. That's the date that every semester that we have to enroll, that we report to the state our enrollment. You can drop a class before that time, and you might even get some money back for that class, but it's as if you've never taken that class before. But after that date, if you don't drop classes anymore, you withdraw from classes. And withdrawal dates, there's a date every single semester, a deadline to do that. That's usually the last day to withdraw. So this past semester, the last day to withdraw was October 14th. If you came to me October 15th needing to withdraw from class, you weren't able to do that. You have to finish that class up. So if you failed it, you failed it. Or if you couldn't attend anymore, then you couldn't attend anymore. You're allowed 6 withdrawals throughout your enrollment in your college career. So those W's go with you at any Texas public university. And if you make a habit of withdrawing from courses at Collin and you've met 6 and that university decides they are following that rule, then you might not be able to withdraw from classes anymore when you get there. So pay attention to those things, and dates. They're always available for you. They're on our registration guides that you can find throughout the campuses. It's online as well. We have a calendar up. So pay attention to those things as you are, making your way through the semesters. Couple of things to make sure that you are in the know about. Every semester, if a student does not maintain a 2.0 GPA, they are required to participate under our Maximizing Academic Progress program. We call it the MAP program. That MAP program has 3 different levels. The very first level is academic warning. If you're below 2.0 the very first time, then we have probation, and then it could lead to a possible year suspension based on your record and how your probation progresses. We ask that you maintain a 2.0 every semester. You cannot get a degree anywhere in the U.S. in the state at least, without a 2.0 GPA. So then that's just a minimum. Many schools to transfer need higher than a 2.0. So that's something that we want to make sure that you're aware of. When you do have that hold, there'll be a hold on your account. You'll have to come in and see advising. We'll go through we'll go through an advising process with you to help you figure out what's the best way to pull up your GPA. That's when I pull out that GPA calculator. We'll do all of that with you at that point. And then we'll monitor your grades. You'll have a progress report due. You may have to have a special class. There's going to be some restrictions on your account. But every semester, if you're below a 2.0, you have a certain time that you need to come in and see the advising offices. So make sure you're paying attention to your GPA. Another reason why it's important to pay attention to your GPA and getting the guidance that you need to pull that GPA up to a 2.0 or higher. Few things that you want to make sure of when you're on your Cougar Web, getting ready for advising. Anybody that is below a take that back. Anybody that is not at college level in every single subject, reading, writing, and math, you have a hold on your account called the mandatory advising hold. And actually that hold can be taken care of on the student tab of your Cougar Web. And let me show you really quickly what that looks like. Remember I was telling you how to take care of your holds on your accounts? Every semester, if you have a hold on your account, you are not able to register for certain classes. Or you're not able to register, period. So you need to be able to be aware of that hold. And we will walk you through that process as soon as I can log in and show you what that looks like. Cougar Web again, you are going to go to the student tab and you can go to mandatory training and hold information. This right here will tell you your holds. This information tells you how to take care of your holds. If you have a mandatory advising hold, any of you, if you have that, you actually can go on your Cougar Web, click on this tab, and you take a survey. It's actually a questionnaire that you answer, you complete, and it waives that hold out for you. Anybody that has that hold on their account, they can take care of it that way. You don't have to come into the advising office. It's basically there because it's a reminder that, remember guys, you're still not at college level and everything. What are you doing about it? What do you need to do to take care of it? And you're more than welcome to come into us and we can talk to you about it as well. But that questionnaire does need to be answered for you to take care of that. So whether you need to take your TSI again or you developmental level, how do you need to get out of that so you can start taking college level courses as well. So that's that hold. Once again, the unsatisfactory progress hold will always tell you that you need to come see an advisor. And any other holds, whether it's a library hold, a cashier hold, transcript hold, that information on that hold screen will tell you what you need to do and how to take care of it. And then you go about going into the right lines to take care of it to the right places so you're not wasting your time, standing in the wrong lines to take care of that. Really quickly, I also want to talk about our FERPA policy, our Family Education Rights and Privacy Act. That is our agreement. It's a national, it's a federal law that we have to protect your privacy. So anytime that you come in to see the advising office, you must bring a photo ID at any one of the offices advising admissions, financial aid, because we need to make sure that we are talking to the right person. We cannot give information out about your account to anybody other than you. We cannot give it to you, that information, over the phone. You have to be come in face to face with your photo ID so that we can make sure that it is you that we are giving the information to. Your parents cannot come in, or your spouses or boyfriends and girlfriends cannot come in and to talk to us about your account. We cannot give you that information. The information that we can give out, although you can choose to withhold that information, as well as any non-directory information like your student name, those types of things, addresses, things like that. But you can choose in the admissions and records office to hold that information as well for your safety if you would like, and that information can be done at the admissions and records office. Just wanting to make you aware of that. So anytime you call us and ask me, many students see me all the time for probation. They ask me, what's my GPA now, over the phone? I can tell them, why don't you go to Cougar Web, log into your degree audit, and you'll see that GPA but I can't give you that information over the phone, even though I know you. So just some information just to be aware of as you're, navigating your way. Other than that, come see us. We're in the advising offices. Spring Creek campus, Monday through Thursday, is open from 8 to 8, and Fridays from 9 to 5. All our other campuses have hours also posted. They don't open every day, Monday through Thursday, 8 to 8, but they do have various hours they are open from 8 to 8. Come in and see us. We'll help you plan your future. Thank you and have a great day.